guys, I'm DHCP. Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna talk about DHCP, the different type of DHCP. We have DHCP LEASE, DHCP reservation, DHCP exclusion, and DHCP scope. So DHCP itself stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. DHCP is a networking protocol that allows a particular server to assign a TCP configuration automatically to the client computers on the same network. You know, in today's in Windows world, you need to install a DHCP server role on a Windows server for you to have this functionality. By the way, DHCP automatically configures the IP address, the subnet mask, the default gateway, and the DNS server. So this configuration at least for a period of time. So this is the first one, DHCP LEASE. It's the period of time a client computer can keep an IP address. So if you have been asked, can we specify how long a client computer can keep an IP address or can use an IP address? Just go ahead and say yes. With the help of DHCP LEASE, we can specify how long a client computer can use an IP address. By default, it's 8 days, or you can extend it. So when a DHCP LEASE expires, so the client computer must reach back to the server in order to renew the existing LEASE or not. We are going to look at how the hotel operates to help us understand how DHCP works. So this is John. John is taking a trip and has arrived at the hotel, and he walks inside the hotel and asks the clockman for a room, and the clockman looks on his register note to see which room is still available to give to his guest, and he found out that all the rooms on the top floor are closed because they have been repainted. This is an example of an exclusion, of a DHCP exclusion. So this room or IP address cannot be handed out to clients because they have been put aside. So any of this room cannot be given to John because they have already put aside. You know, and the hotel man found out that the first three bottom rooms are reserved and cannot be given to John. So this is an example of a DHCP reservation. You know, the people are not in the room yet, but the IP address are taken or the room are taken. It cannot be given to, you know, away to other people because it's reserved for, you know, some particular people. You know, just because a room or a computer is reserved doesn't mean that it's not in use. It is in use, but it's just reserved for a particular group of people. And the barman also noticed that the room D is also occupied and it cannot be given to John either. So this is an example of a computer taking an IP address from the DHCP. And finally, he can give John a room E or a room F that are available. So you can give John a room E for 1 week. So 1 week is an equivalent of a DHCP LEASE. For DHCP LEASE, we say that it's a period of time a computer can use an IP address. So, and then John accepted the room for 1 week. So by default it's 8 days. So if John agreed with the receipt, the barman, and then he can take the room. So the barman now update his register note. Now the hotel man update his register note that there is now a person in this room. So the next person that will come cannot be given this room because somebody is inside. John is inside. So at the end of the week, if John wants to stay a little longer or for another month, another week, he has to reach back the hotel man and ask for another week. So the hotel man can give him another week in his existing room or can assign him a new room in this hotel. So this is how, you know, DHCP works. It's very similar of how an hotel works. Now you have to specify the range as a network admin or a scope of IP address. So this is the range from 0.2 from 222.54, or as well as excluded IP address that won't be assigned to the client computer. So the DHCP scope is a pool of IP address on a specific subnet that can be leased by the DHCP server. Let us look at the technical explanation of how DHCP works. So we have our Windows server, and then the server role which is installed on it is the DHCP, and we have the switch and our client computers. As you can see, so the client computer is not plugged into the switch. So since it cannot find the DHCP server, the client computer has assigned himself a private IP address. So once we connect a network cable to the switch, so a client computer will start broadcasting a DHCP discover request. So this request is now sent to the entire network, and a DHCP discover to the entire network, right? Discover to the entire network. And then the DHCP server responds with a DHCP offer, and the client machine respond with a request setting offer, another request, and the DHCP send back an acknowledge message or request. Acknowledge, like this, or acknowledge. Right. Maybe C. Okay. So this expression is called DORA. So this stands for discover, offer, request, and acknowledge. So if you found this video interesting, welcome to the family, share it, subscribe to the channel, and then see you to the next video.